What is up everyone, I'm back with another model view. Today's video we'll be looking at the Garuda Indonesia 737-86NWL in the Ayo Pakai Masker livery. This is made by Phoenix in 1/400 scale. So first we'll start off with the information about Garuda Indonesia. Garuda Indonesia was founded on 1st August 1947 as KLM Interinsular Bedrift and commenced their flight operations on 26 January 1949 as Indonesian Airways, and it was renamed to Garuda Indonesian Airways on 28 December 1949 as its current brand. Their hub is based out in Jakarta. Their secondary hubs are Denpasar and Makassar. Their focus city is Surabaya. Their frequent flyer program is Garuda Miles. They are a member of SkyTeam. Their subsidiaries are Aero Wisata, CityLink, Garuda Cargo, GMF Aero Asia, Aero Systems Indonesia, and Sabre Travel Network Indonesia. They have 68 aircraft in their fleet. They serve 51 destinations across worldwide, including for cargo. Their parent company are the Government of Indonesia and PT Trans Airways. And their headquarters is the Garuda City Center building complex, which can be found or located in Soekarno-Hatta International Airport in Tangerang, Indonesia. The first flight of this aircraft took place on 30th October 2010, and it was delivered to Garuda Indonesia on 17th November 2010. Then it was delivered to Air Castle on February 2022 as November 453 Alpha Charlie. Then it was delivered to Fly Bondi on June as Limo Victor Kilo Delta Romeo. Alright, so now let's take a look around the box here. On top we have the Boeing 737-800, the picture of the model. We have the Garuda Indonesia logo and title, the registration, and 1/400 scale Platinum Series. On the back, it says limited edition. We have the boy wearing a mask, putting thumbs up. And on his right, it says Ayo Pakai Masker, which basically means let's wear a mask. We also have the registration and the Boeing licensed product. This is the top. This is the left side, the bottom, and the right hand side. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the Boeing customer code for this aircraft is 6N. Alright guys, the mold's been taken out of the box, and we will start here on the port side by the front section of the aircraft. So first we have the cockpit windows. On the gear door it says Foxtrot Kilo, which are the last two letters of the registration. Then on the nose of the plane you have the mask painted on there with the words Ayo Pakai Masker. And to raise awareness on wearing masks during the COVID-19 pandemic, Garuda Indonesia began to paint 5 of their aircraft with a surgical mask tied to its aircraft's nose with the words written on the fuselage, Ayo Pakai Masker, which was introduced on 1st October 2020. This was also part of Indonesia's governmental responses to the pandemic. But, however, the design of the livery itself is from an ongoing competition Garuda launched called Fly Your Design Through the Sky, which basically asks people to design masks to be painted in one of their aircrafts. So, among the 5 of the aircrafts painted with the mask on the nose, a few of them would be the Boeing 737-800 or One of them, or about two or a few, could be an Airbus A330-900 Neo, which is also painted in this livery. And also, you can see logo underneath. It says supported by Pigeon Express. And beside the L1 boarding door, we have the SkyTeam logo and the Indonesian flag. And above, you'll have the Garuda Indonesia titles along with the logo. Then on the wing of the aircraft, you have the inboard landing light and also the engines on the wing. And as for every 737 aircraft, not even the classics or the 737 MAX 8, these engines are the CFM 56-5. And now I'm going to show you the front view of these engines. So here's the front view of the engine, and you can clearly see the turbofan blades inside it, along with the engine strike on the outer part of the engine, the right side. Same on this side. Okay. And I'm just gonna show you a different angle of the aircraft with the mask painted on it. There. And try on the starboard side. Looks good. On the wingtip of the aircraft, you have the winglet with the Garuda Indonesia colors with the red navigation light. Then on the rear, you have the registration, which is Papa Kilo Dash Golf Foxtrot Kilo. And you have the Garuda Indonesia tail. On the rear of the aircraft, the very rear, at the back point, you have the APU exhaust system, the exhaust hole, just at the very back. Now we're at the starboard side of the aircraft, where most of it is pretty much the same except for the cargo container doors. So we have one at the front and another on the rear. Now I'm going to show you the bottom view and the top view of the aircraft. On the bottom of the aircraft, you have the nose landing gear, we have an antenna, the Phoenix logo, hole for the stand, the main landing gear, and don't forget, the black circles you see here are the place where the wheels hide. In the wing, we have the engine, the flap slats, ailerons, the winglet over there. Same on this side with the registration. Continuing to the back, we have two antennas right there. The cabin pressure relief valve below the rear door. The APU housing door and the vertical stabilizers. Here is the top view of the aircraft, where in the center we have an antenna and the anti-collision beacon light, red dot. The shape on the center, just behind the antenna, that's the Wi-Fi SATCOM box. It's not like 3D, but just a drawing on the fuselage. In the wing, we have the emergency wing walkway, the flaps, slats, ailerons, and spoilers. We have the winglet, the red navigation light. Same on this side with the registration again. And on the right, the navigation light would be color green. Can't see it though. And we have one more antenna in front of the tail or the vertical stabilizer. Then on the horizontal, we have the two gray dots on both sides. Can't really see it very well on the right. And they are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. And now onto the seating of this aircraft. So there are two different versions of the seating configuration of the Garuda Indonesia 737-800. So I'll just begin with any one of them. So first, you have 8 business class seats from rows 6 to 7. It is from here to here. Then you have 162 economy class seats from rows 21 to 48. That is from here all the way to the rear of the aircraft. And for this other version, you will now have a dozen of business class seats, 12 business class seats from rows 6 to 8. This about here to about here. And for economy, you will now have 150 economy class seats from rows 21 to 46. That is from here all the way to the rear of the aircraft. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.